Hey, look at that. Look at it again. That is Goku from the new Dragon Ball Z movie. Um, One of the interesting things about growing up in my household was my nephews moved in when I was about 18. My nephews were considerably younger, but maybe 17 or 16. I'm not entirely sure. But when they moved in, I kind of brought them into the fold of anime. I'd been watching anime for a couple of years, and I brought them into the anime fold, and they started watching Dragon Ball Z on Cartoon Network. So I watched Dragon Ball Z on Cartoon Network after work or after school or whatever during college. Watched it with them when I was home with them, and so I kind of know the story a little bit, and I know that Goku at no point in Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z turns into a scaly, red-eyed lizard thing. Not really sure what that's all about, which is a shame because when they first announced this movie, I had a little bit of hope for it, and I thought, hey, Hollywood kind of, I think, has gotten the idea to try to stay true to the source material and not fuck it up. But it could have a good explanation. I still want to have hope for this movie because even though I've looked past a lot of bad press, I've looked at a lot of bad things people said. But this thing is now I'm think I'm going into the flock of people that say, yeah, this movie's gonna suck. Most of which are anime fans. So I'm with you guys now. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, might see it in the theater. Much more looking forward to the Watchmen at this point. My wife just shook her head no at seeing Dragon Ball Z in the theater. Maybe, yeah. Spike, James Marsters is Piccolo. I think he's going to make a good Piccolo. I love the choice. Who knows? So I want to say thank you for Ted, Tarek, as he's known on my live journal, for giving me the advice to pull down or compress the megabytes of video I've been trying to upload since Wednesday. It worked like a charm, and I was able to upload it. So thank you, Ted. You're the man. Actually, a lot went into that. Because I had this file that was like 8 megs, and it was taking hours and hours to upload, and it just would not upload. So I had compressed the hell out of it into like 2 megs, and uploaded to YouTube fine. Ted said in his post, "Hey, it doesn't need to be great quality. It just, he kind of nudged me on that way." So what was it that I've been fighting to upload? Glad you asked, although I don't think you did, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I was gifted over the week with gifted over the last 2 weeks with editing software that runs on my computer by Gans, my buddy Gans, Mentat 2020, and I wanted to use it, but I didn't have anything to use it on. I mean, I have my wedding stuff that I still haven't transferred, but that's like a project. That's gonna be like a weekend. I wanted just something quick and dirty that I could do in like 4 hours max. So the new Rise Against CD came out, so I've been listening to that at least when I can. I don't have it on my iPod yet. I just haven't transferred it because I'm been busy with other stuff. So I used an old Rise Against song called Paper Wings, which actually fit the thing a little better. And me and my wife have been watching an anime called Strike Witches when we get a chance in between the episodes of Dexter. And so I decided, hey, it would be a good idea just to throw these 3 things together: Rise Against, Strike Witches, and the software that Gans made for me. And I was originally just gonna drop it in here as like a 1 minute like little clip, like, hey, check out this weird anime about boobs and guns. But by the time I got like by the time I was almost done, and the song's a 4-minute song, and I had 3 minutes worth of footage, so I was like, you know what? I can just drop something in here and elongate it there, whole song. And I made a full-fledged anime music video. It took me 4 hours. It was kind of neat. Don't know if I'll ever do one again, but I might. It was fun. Did a little bit of messing around. I took these 2 episodes, episode 5 and episode 6. I like this one character, Charlotte, who's a redhead. Sucker for redheads. And, just threw the video together. So, oh yeah, don't mind this thing. It's my mic. I'm holding it on my stomach. There was complaints. Not complaints so much, just mentionings that it was a little hard to hear me last time, so I've procured this mic. I had to dig it out from the back because I haven't needed a mic in years, and plugged it in. I hope it's picking up my voice a little better. It was upstairs in my wires and excess stuff that I never use anymore, old hard drive, shit like that. So we'll see. If it works, cool. If not, I'll have to grab another mic somewhere. So there we go. Thanks, Gans. Thanks, Ted. That was great. Sorry, I lost myself for a moment. Whoa. So what else is going on? Apparently the pilot for George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire has been approved by HBO. This makes me squeal like a fangirl because I loved the books. It was originally my wife turned me onto them, but it was really weird because a friend of mine at work was reading them, and I was like, "Hey, that's a good book," and it was like 1,000 pages. So I'm like, so I thought to myself, "Hey, if it's a half decent book, she'll read it. It's great Christmas presents. 1,000 Christmas presents, 1,000 pages, awesome." So I bought it for her for Christmas or her birthday or something, gave it to her, and she like freaked out. And that's my cat scratching on her scratching post, or what she thinks is a scratching post. Anyway, she freaked out and loved the books, and she was like, "You got to read these books." And I was like, no, I don't care about the books. She was like, "No, you got to read these books." She knows I'm into fantasy and science fiction. I read moderately compared to her. I don't read at all, but compared to her, scholars don't read at all. So, so she gives me the book back. It's like regifts it to me. And I read it, and wow, now I'm so excited for this TV show. So that was fun. Can't think of too much else to talk about right now. I've covered the 3 things that I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, and you'll notice no hat today. A friend of mine asked me not to wear it because she wanted to see my hair. Here it is in all its glory. It's a little long. My sister-in-law, my loving sister-in-law, is either going to come over and cut it, or I'm going to go over her place and get it cut. It's kind of like winging out here, which is freaking me out a little bit. And, I'm just doing this curl thing back here. It's kind of meh. So I'm going to cut it. Next time you see me, it might be considerably shorter, or it might not be. Who knows? There it is. This is the hair for now. I talked to Gabby. I wanted to see if she would do a video post, and she said no. So I think you guys should comment in either her journal or my journal saying, "Hey, do a video post, Gabby. You can do it." So
video post or comic man, what do you want?
She's demanding. All right. Oh yeah, she's here. Whatever. All right. Peace, guys. I'll probably do another video post somewhere around next week. Probably Sunday again. I like doing Sundays.